Hello, I'm back. Uh, Let me do something. Well, I am back in a week, so I took a little break. A lot of things on my fucking mind, actually. A lot of things on my fucking mind, and has to do with work. You know, work has got on my fucking nerves. I can't believe, people are so fucking selfish in this fucking world. I mean, they're so fucking selfish. I realize money, money is always somebody in somebody's mind, money. Yeah. It's weird that we use money as a weapon. I realize money is weaponized to intimidate people. Money is so weaponized to bring people down, And I realize, and it's like, for me, thinking that I always have this thought trying to figure out how to get the fuck out of this system. How do I get the fuck out of this fucking system? Because I'm fucking trapped, I'm trapped in I'm trapped in the system, and every day I think about money. How much brainwashing money is. Money is so brainwashed, but we're so addicted to it. We're very addicted to fucking money. And if it's so pretty fucked up how people's minds are when it comes to fucking money. How fucked up people's minds are when it comes to fucking money. Because we can always intimidate people by how much money they make. What you know, it's like it is weird how we based our life on money. How we are so brainwashed to believe in money. It's like the government shut down. I've been watching the employees of the government shut down. Talk about brainwashing. When I was watching the government people, you know, that has a habit of, they kind of tricked us mentally. They tricked us mentally to believe that we have to work. They tricked us mentally to believe that we have to fucking work. And it's pretty fucked up. It's pretty fucked up to be tricked and manipulate on this fucking planet. You are a slave. They call this is modern slavery. It's modern slavery, and a lot of things I see. I've been watching the government people, on the news, just curious what they say and how they say it. And it's like, yeah, you have to support your family, you have to pay your bills, your mortgage, and all that. It's like it's a mafia. Everything got you by the balls. Everything. I mean, the bill collectors, they have no remorse. Like I've been saying in my videos, the bill collectors do not have remorse for nobody on this fucking planet. And you got these government people that are, they can't get a job. If they get a job, they get fired. So they're forced to be, they're forced to do nothing, so they can't support their family, which is really fucked up how the government system is, And it's pretty fucked up. The bill collectors are pretty fucked up people. ones collecting from the employees, the government employees. You know, the bill collectors are very fucked up people collecting the bill employees. It's like they use that. You know, it's funny how they use it to force you to work because you got to pay your bills. They force you to work because you have to pay your bills. It goes two ways in this fucking reality, you know? It goes two fucking ways. And it's like, if you don't work, you can't pay bills. Can't pay your bills. If you do work, you know, you have to pay your bills. And it's like, work or no work. It's like, but you end up with a bill every time. And then these employees, these government employees, you know, the longer they're unemployed, the more the bills gather up, the more money they build up, the more they owe. You know, talk about bill collectors being fucking assholes. There you go. That's a true asshole, these bill collectors. Electric companies, water company, mortgage, insurance, car payment. You talk about these, the banks. The bank itself is a fucking asshole, you know? How much a fucking piece of shit these fucking bill collectors are, you know? I realize how much of a low life piece of shit they are, bill collectors. And plus having a job, you know? It shows you individualism. I realize that individualism, it creates enemies. Individualism creates enemies, and it creates paranoia and chaos. You know, we live in a society that doesn't even fucking work together. It doesn't. I mean, the society that does not work together is so reliant on leaders, reliant on corporations, reliant on your business, reliant on your job, you know, to make that paycheck. I wrote on Facebook, the paycheck gods, you know, the ones when you work, you have to earn your paycheck. So yeah, anybody gives you a paycheck is a god, you know, is a fucking, I don't care what business you are, who you are, you're a god to these fucking people. You made them bow to you because you can't, it's like you need them, but you still want them to bow to you and do their jobs for you so you can give them the paycheck, you know? It's weird about a paycheck because I was talking about paychecks on Facebook a lot, you know, about getting a paycheck, you know, a paycheck that kind of like when you see that paycheck, it takes your stress away. When you see that paycheck, you could feel all the stress just go away, you know, and then you say, do I have enough money to eat? Do I have enough money to pay my bills? You know, some people don't have choices out there. I realize there's people out there that does not have fucking choices. You know, either they pay the bill or eat. They had two choices. You know, pay the bill or eat. What would you choose if you barely had enough money? Pay the bill or eat. You know, think about it. You know, the survivability of a human being that's so reliant on corporation is low. I'm telling you this for a fact. So the survivability of a human being who depends on a paycheck is very low because they're so used to a comfortable life, you know? Yeah, I admit it. I'm so used to a comfortable life. I'm so used to the comfortable life. It doesn't fucking, you know? Yeah, it's going to cause panic, you know? It's going to cause panic, you know, if these people do not know how to control themselves. You know, if they don't have enough food, you got to ask the question: Do you have enough food? Do you have enough water? Yeah, for me, I don't give a fuck if I have enough food and enough water. I really don't give a fuck. You know, whatever happens, I always believe whatever happens, happens, you know? But yeah, corporations got humanity so addicted to fucking relying on a paycheck that humanity can't even take care of their own selves. Humanity cannot take care of their own selves because they're so addicted to having a paycheck, you know? I saw some people on YouTube and I thought about it, yeah, humanity, you know, if everything, you know, if they do have an EMP burst on this fucking planet, human beings are completely useless. I mean, human beings are completely useless because they're so reliant on a paycheck. Paycheck equals chaos. You know, a paycheck always equal chaos on this fucking planet, you know? Because they always tell us go find a better job. What kind of job that, you know, that's less stressful. You always want to find a job that's less stressful, you know, and pays really good. That's the most ideal job to have. Is a job that's less stressful and pays really good, you know. Yeah, I'm not think about it, you know. It's like I you know, I watch the government employees, you know, they're stressing out, you know, because they have to make their paycheck to pay their bills. You know, tell me how fucked up our society is. Human society is. Humanity is so fucked up. The corporation have fucked humanity's survivability. You know, that's what I how I look at. I say about 90% of human beings don't have a chance in life to survive. Only thing they can do is kill each other or eat each other to eat. You know, you got to eat something. You got to put something in your stomach. It's funny about the human body. You know, you got to eat. You got to take a shit and you got to pee. You know, that's the human body, which is really fucked up how the human body is designed. You know. Oh my god. Yeah, I talked about JS6. You know, on my Facebook about how much of a god he is because we all have to rely on him. We can't do that. We can't rely on JS6. You know, if he it's funny about him. He has all kind of money. If he had more compassion, he would help Ilana. If Jay had more compassion, and he talks about it all the time, he would help Ilana. You know, he would help her personally, but he's not doing it. And Ilana has misphonia. Ilana is now homeless, living in a shelter. You know, talk about compassion. You know, talk about Jay's compassion. You know, and I think about it. It's like, does he have compassion? I have to question Jay's compassion and love. You know, even for me, it's like I can't afford. Well, I can get her here. You know, I can get her here. Just the only problem about it is how do I get her on a plane because her sensitivity can't even get her on the plane. Plus, you got to get a letter from the psychologist to bring her here. You know, because I want to get the fuck out of her environment. You know, but I don't see Jay doing shit about it. You know, I don't see Jay doing anything about it. All he's doing is making his money, selling abilities, selling stones. You know, and it's like I don't believe you should pay for your abilities. I'm going to be straight, blunt out. I'm going to be nice but and blunt. I don't believe you should pay for your abilities. I don't believe you should pay $800 for abilities. I don't believe you should pay $1,000 for stones. You know, You know, in a world like this, I don't give a fuck. Because for me, you know, I'm gonna always be I'm gonna always be a slave on this fucking planet. I'm always gonna be a slave on this planet, no matter what I do. And it's like charging people to have abilities, which I don't get. It doesn't compute in my fucking head, you know. And I've been helping Alana out. Yeah, I've been helping Alana. I've been calming her down. I've been, you know, giving her a little bit more confidence. That's what I've been doing just to keep her to survive. You know, she has to survive. You know, she has to, you know, every day counts with Ilana. Every day counts with Ilana. So, hello. Yeah, every day I've been, I just, you know, it's funny about how we shut people out, you know, especially the homeless people. You know, we're no, you know, in a greedy system, greedy, selfish system, we shut a lot of people out, you know. We don't really technically help people. You know, we say that we help people, but we need a paycheck. You know, everything that we do has to do with a paycheck, you know. And I don't get why humans are like in the way they are. It's like without a paycheck, I think humans are completely useless people, you know, unless they see some kind of dollar signs in front of their fucking mouth. You know, it's like, yeah, they have to get paid no matter what. You know, they have to get paid no matter what. Even a homeless shelter, you have to pay them. You know, they have to clean the homeless shelter. It's so weird, you know. Even in a homeless shelter, we don't fucking care. I mean, I'm gonna be. We do not fucking care. You know, you do not fucking care on this fucking planet. And it's like for, you know, business people do not fucking care. You know, business people do not fucking care. You know, because you know, it's funny when I was delivering my load. I was delivering my fucking load. I sat there for 3 hours and watching the forklift driver, and I went to the office to deliver the paperwork. It's like people are just mindless zombies, you know. You know, people who have work ethics, and when they work, it's like they're just mindless zombies, cold-hearted zombies. That's what they are, you know. And fucking sucks, you know. I sat there for 3 fucking hours just to get my container unloaded. You know, it's like I got there. I was late. I had no. There was a fucking wreck on 90. On the whole 26 was blocked near 95. You know, they blocked the whole lane. I had to find another route to go around. It was a pain in the ass. I was fucking stressed out. I knew it was gonna be late, and I was pissed off. You know, I made a new friend. His name is Mike Shannon. He's my new friend. I've been talking to him for the past couple of days just to get the feel of him, you know, which is pretty cool. He's kind of like me. He's he's kind of like me in a way, strange way. uh, he likes Doctor Who. I love Doctor Who. Uh, he used to have YouTube, back in the days. He used to have a YouTube. Yeah, Mike Shannon used to have a YouTube, but it's like I don't know. I haven't looked it up yet. I haven't seen him. He's a pretty nice guy. I could say that. He's pretty nice. I've been calmed down lately. I've been calming down because I've been talking to him. Some people I can't talk to. It's like there's certain people that you can talk to, and there's certain people that you can't talk to. He was pretty easy. Mike Shannon was pretty easy to talk to. It's funny. It's funny. I like people who are more out of the box, who are not comfortable living in a box. That's the people I like. I like the weirder people. I like the weird people. Here we go. Let the torture begin. That's the way it always worked. Let the torture begin. Let me get my gun so you can start. Boom. McAsshole. Hello, McAsshole. How you doing? What's your real name? Because I saw McDonald's and a fake name. What's your real name? I'm just curious, please. Are you too scared? Chicken McAsshole? Are you too scared to share me your real name? I mean, you know my name. Shit. What's the problem? You're not going to be here long. I mean, you're going to switch to a different account. Just tell me your real name, and I'll forget about it. I promise you, I won't tell everybody your real name. Are you chicken? Oh my God. Why are you so nervous? McChicken? It feels like you're so nervous right now. I feel this big, huge negativity from you. It's like pure negative. It's like you're pushing me. It's funny about energy. People project energy, and McAsshole projects a lot of negative energy, and it feels like he's pushing. He's not even aware that he's doing it too. That's one thing that's so funny about McAsshole. He's not even aware that he's projecting negative energy at me, And he's supposed to be a positive person. It's so funny about positive people. I'm positive, Yeah. I can feel your energy. It's so negative. It's like there's a darkness inside you. It's funny, They're like really dark. Yeah, I can feel it. It's like it's weird. You have a dark ball. It's like you kind of like take all this rage, and you created this dark ball, and then the ball starts squeezing in your rage. It's weird. It's like all the negativity is like turned into a ball. It's funny. It's like I could feel it. It's so fascinating about feeling your energy, It's so pure negative. It's like you have an anger issue. I think you have a fucking anger issue or something, something personal. And I feel like there's something personal that you have, because you gather that. It's like all that negativity inside you is all built up. It's weird. It's so built up, and the only way you do it is you project it at people, and it makes you feel better because it's your release. Yeah, and It's funny. I can feel it. It's like you guys are. It's so you have a pure negativity. It's like a pure blackness. I mean, it's so black. It's like you can't even see the stars. I can feel you pushing me. This one thing is so. This is what's so fascinating about having you guys here. You know, I'm glad you're here because I'm practicing on you because I'm feeling it's like you're so negative. I mean, your negative is so. It's like you guys push your. I think. How many people have you done? I feel like you've done like 20 people. You. I think you've done about. I mean, how many people have you bullied on YouTube? I mean, you must have a list of people that you bullied on YouTube. You know, you must keep a list. You know, I'm just curious because I can just all I can sense from you is pure negative. I mean, there's like it's following you. You know, there's something black just follow you guys. You know, there's something dark following you. You know, it's so weird. Like it's really strong too. It's like it's influencing you. I feel like it's influencing you. You know, if you yeah, you know, if you like darkness, great. I'm glad if you like darkness. You know, if you like it, great. But it's gonna stay with. I mean, it's already stuck to you like glue. I mean, it's pretty funny. You know. Oh yeah, there's somebody. I see something behind somebody. I see something dark behind, like a shadow. You know what? Have you heard about shadow peoples? You guys ever seen shadow people? You guys got shadows hanging around you, lots of them. You know, I feel like you have a shadow behind you. You know, I feel like there's some kind of negative shadow that's fucking enjoying your energy because it's like you're helping the shadow thing. Yeah, yeah. Like you're so dark. I mean, you're so negative. I can tell you that right now. Yeah, you're so pure negative. I mean, you're just bringing you're just helping it. That's what you're doing. McMuffin, you're helping the negativity grow inside you. And it's like it's yeah, like I said, it's gonna consume you and it's already part of you right now. I feel like this negative entity inside you is already a part of you already. You're already connected with it. And it loves what you do. This negative. I mean, it's connected to you. Congratulations, McMuffin. You have a boy. You have a dark baby boy inside your stomach. You have a little baby boy inside your stomach. Yeah, a baby shadow boy. It's crying out. You know, that's what it's saying. It's crying out. It's telling you to stop, McAsshole, stop, McAsshole. You're hurting me. You're hurting me, McAsshole. Oh yeah, the torture begins. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, what am I going to talk today? Let's go on. I'm going to ignore these dark entities in here. I have dark entities in my. Hey, 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 Mike. I want you to meet my friends. McAsshole. Here's the. You just came at a perfect time. You came at a perfect time. This McAsshole is really personal about everything I say. You know, I think he's taking it so personal right now. That's why he's here he's here 24/7, 7 days a week. You know, McAssle's here. Whenever I'm on, McAssle's here 24/7. Talk about obsession, you know? Talk about obsession. You know, McAssle's like a, what you call it? What do you call them? Stalkers. He's like a stalker, you know? He's here every time. Every time I come on live, he's here. He never misses. McCastle never misses a day. I think I think he's taking it really personal against me or something. You know. Yeah, he's addicted to me. You know, he's so addicted to me. He loves me. You know. He said that one time he loves me. I mean, I love you too. I mean, I love you, McAsshole. Yeah, I think you have a crush on me. Yeah, I believe that you have a crush on me. He's gay. Yeah, McAsshole's gay. You know, that's why he's here every day. He's a stalker. He's definitely got to be gay, you know? Yeah, I know he makes up all kinds of lines and make all kinds of, you know, he's got to be gay. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. You know, thank you. Yeah, he could be gay, you know. Underneath that troll, he's nothing but a gay, and he's just fucking gay, you know. I found the first two trolls I had. One of them was pretty much gay. I know one of them was really gay. So yeah, yeah. This is my distraction right here. This is my distraction right here, Mike. Magical Sasquatch. This McMuffin is my distraction. Actually, he's here to prevent me from talking. You know, he doesn't like me to talk. Actually, I guess he thinks I'm full of shit. So good. I'm glad. That's why he's here, because he thinks I'm full of shit. You know. So we have to be normal. You know, we have to be normal according to McAsshole, because McAsshole does not. He won't tell me his real name. Come on, McAsshole, tell me your real name. Donald Trump? Is your name Donald Trump, McAsshole? Where are you from? Where are you from, McAsshole? What state are you from? I'm just curious. Arkansas. Are you lying? Not. I know you're lying now. You just made that up. Where are you really from, McAsshole? See, McAsshole is a compulsive liar. You know, he has a compulsive lying disorder. You know, where are you really from? Yeah, compulsive lying disorder. CLD. That's what McAsshole has. CLD. Yeah, yeah. McAsshole has CLD, compulsive lying disorder. Yeah, that's his problem. He doesn't want to. He doesn't want to give out his real name because he has CLD. You know. You should see a therapist about your CLD, McMuffin. You know, you need to go see a therapist for your CLD, because you know that usually people who has compulsive lying disorder are more crazier than I am. You know, so yeah, you need to go see a therapist. Uh-oh, he stopped. Why did you stop? You usually keep going on. Yeah, you need to go see a therapist because you got CLD. You know, just like PTSD. You know, you have PTSD too, I bet, with your CLD, because you got an obsession problem. Texas. Yeah, he sounds like a Texas. I mean, I you know what's funny about it? I hate Texas. I can't stand Texas. I've been talking bad about Texas. People in Texas are weird, you know? Yeah, Texas, you know, a lot of steers and queers are in Texas. I realize that most of the queers are in Texas, you know? Yeah. Most of the queers are in Texas. You know, I can't. Texas people are so backwards. You know, I realize that. Yeah, yeah. Texas people are so backwards. You know, I realize how backwards they are. Sometimes I wish they had a big, huge hurricane. You know, I wish there was like a Category 10 to wipe out Texas off the fucking face of the planet. You know, that's what I wish I wish there was a hurricane like that. Well, just take Texas off the fucking planet. You know. Yeah, most of except for Austin. I think Austin's the only coldest place out of Texas. Austin is the only good coldest place out of Texas, except for the cops. You know, I don't like I heard the cops were really bad in Austin though. But I heard Austin was more of a only is like a more of a liberal town. You know, I heard Austin was like it was more laid back compared to all the other fucking towns. You know. It's like, and then the rest of the town is just you know. There's so much negativity in Texas, you know. I don't know Texas. I can't stand Texas. I hate going to Texas all the time. You got some crazy people in Texas. Yeah, they all wear their they all. You know, it's funny. All the cowboys look alike in Texas. You know, they all wear their same. They all wear that big, huge, long Mexican hat or whatever. Yeah, Mexican. Yeah, they're all Mexican hat and all that stuff and boots and a funny looking shirt. They all look alike. All the cowboys down there look alike. Even the Mexicans look like the cowboys. You know. You know. I mean, Texas, man. Texas is so strange. You know, it's so weird about these fuckers down there. It's like it's like there's a dryness. You know, the people there are so dry. If you ever gone to Texas, feel the people. They're like so dry and so there's no feeling in Texas at all. You know, it's like they are. You talk about the dry desert in Texas. They are the dry desert in Texas. You know, it's funny. Oh my God, here we go again. You know, to me, I always believe, McMuffin is a Christian. You know, so I figure people in Texas is very Christian. You know, McMuffin, you have to be a Christian. You know, because if you're from Texas, you got to be a hardcore Christian. You know, unless you're an atheist Christian. I guess he's an atheist Christian. You know, that's why that's the only thing I can think of. If he is from Texas, he's got to be a fucking Christian because that's where all the crazy fuckers are at. You know, I think people are most of the crazy fucking Christians are in Texas. You know, yeah, Christians. You know, they have no feeling. I realize that Christianity, these people are like cold hearted. They don't have no compassion, and all they care about is themselves. And only thing they wanted to do is shoot somebody. You know, that's what Christianity is about. Christians about shooting somebody. See, I think the Christians want to have they want to have the excuse to shoot a gay person. That's what I believe. You know. Well, we know McMuffins has CLD. You know, compulsive lying disorder. You know, that's what McMuffins does best. He has CLD, so you can't tell if he's a true Christian. Why do Christians love to lie? You know, that's one thing I don't get. If you're really a true Christian, why do you lie? You know, I thought you guys were supposed to be honest and everything. It's like I don't get it. Why do Christians lie a lot? See, McMuffin, if McMuffin was a true Christian, he would tell me his real name. and he would tell me where he's really from. So definitely he doesn't give a damn about his Christianity, you know? Yeah, it's kind of weird how Christians are. They're like they could be your friend or they can stab you in the fucking back, you know? My name is Billy. I don't believe you. I don't believe you, McMuffin. You hadn't ever told me the truth. You know? He's just making up names as he goes. Like I said, CLD. CLD's coming, you know? He he's so dark. You know, don't do you feel his darkness, Sasquatch? Do you feel his fucking darkness? Because he has a little. He's really negative. You could feel it. He's like he's pushing. Do you feel the negative? Yeah, you could feel his negativity. It's like a really strong negative. It's one person, you know. Yeah, he's got like this darkness inside him. It's like he just it follow. It's like I don't know what it is, but it's like it follows him, you know. And it's like it's part of him. I realize this darkness and part of is part of him, you know. LMD. I work for the mafia. Yeah, I work for the mafia. My trucking company is a retired mafia. You know. Yeah, that's what Lewis. I forgot his name. Lewis. I don't know what it is. Yeah, the company that I work for, the owner of the company is a retired mafia. He used to work for the mafia. It's like yeah, it's funny how I got into this company. It's like yeah it's kind of like mafia people turn legit. Basically, who I work for. You know. Oh yeah, he's definitely dark, isn't he? He's fucking really dark. He doesn't even realize how dark he is, you know. It's fun to feel him too. Yeah, I work for a mafia I work for retired mafia people. I don't know what I know it's Lou. Look up Lewis in New Jersey. Look up Lewis in New Jersey. Lewis in Edison, New Jersey. That's what you need to do. Because you know you know he's mafia. Yeah. Yeah, you're pretty. Your negativity is really strong. Yeah, yeah. I have. It's like, what are the odds of me working for a mafia company, next mafia? You know, what are the odds? That's one thing. It's like that's so funny about my company. It's like I wasn't expecting to work for a mafia company. You know. Yeah, yeah. The old man of the company just retired. The old man who owns this company just retired. I seen him. He's really. You talk about how he dress. You know, talk about typical mafia. They like their suits. They like to dress nice and all that stuff and drive nice cars. You know, he's a typical. He's exactly like that. You know, and his attitude or the mafia attitude. You could feel it. It's weird. I felt the mafia attitude from the old man. It's like yeah. But one thing about the mafia I do like about they do take care of their people. I mean, they do take care of their people. You know, that's one thing I like about this company. It's like if I have a problem, they'll let me take care of my problems. You know, that's one thing I like about. It's like I can't say bad about the mafia. You know, Quidolona. What's Quidolona? Huh. Here we go again. Here's another negative person. Do you feel this one? God, it's funny. It's like they're like pure negativity. I don't know who this one is. She's She's a kind of like committing fraud right now using Alona's photograph. They're committing fraud. That's got to be on my list. I got to put that on my fraud list. What's your name again? Quad. I got to write that down. For fraud. I said I was gonna write all you guys' names down, you know? Yeah, commit fraud. Oh, I got McMuffin's first. I got his McMuffin's first account. Yeah, I'm creating a troll scam list. So McMuffin's on my troll scam list now. So the torture is begun. Yeah, I know. Oh, I got two accounts. I said I'm gonna start writing people's accounts now. So I'm gonna write all their accounts down. And yeah. These are the trolls that have been bothering me, Mike. This is the one troll. This is McMuffin. This is still McMuffin making up all this is I think this is all McMuffin, to be honest. He's switching his account, you know. I realize it's just one person right now. Yeah, it feels like one person. It's still McMuffin, I think. He's just playing. He's just committed fraud already. I mean, this McMuffin loves to commit fraud. You know, he loves to scam people. That's what he. That's why I feel so negative about him. It's like he loves scamming. You know, it's the same person. Where would he get the photographs? Only McMuffin. The obsession. I think this person has an obsession with me and Ilana. You know, I think this person has an obsession with me, Ilana. Likes to torment us and all that crap. You know, that's basically what they do. I mean, it's funny now. It's like it's getting old. I found out it gets so old, and it's like someone you both know, huh? Lars. I know Lars. Mike. Is he? I wonder if he's a. He sounds American. I feel like he's an American. You know, Lars. Yeah, he's got to be definitely American. You know, because he can't speak. He can't speak Dutch. I noticed the pattern. Who's Lars? I don't know. Lars just feels. I don't know. Lars just came out of my mind somehow. You know. Yeah, her. Oop, let's get him down. Yeah, intimidation. Same old bullshit. You know, they say the same old bullshit. It's a male. It's definitely a male. You know. Yeah, it's good. We work as a team. It's definitely a fucking male. Yeah, this person's really. And now it's funny now you can't see him on. I can't see him on my screen. I only see you, but I can't see him. So he covered himself up. It's definitely a male. You know, you can see them. So figure Texas. You get. I think. Yeah, Texas feels right though. You know, because I talk bad about Texas all the time. You know, that's how I met the blue whale. You know. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's definitely a male. Yeah. Yeah, it's got to be Texas. Steers and queers are in Texas. That's where all the hardcore Christians are at in Texas, you know? All the hardcore Christians are in Texas. That's why they can't stand me and Alana, you know? Yeah. They got some whacked up people in Texas. I mean, people in Texas are so whacked out of their fucking minds, you know? They're telling me I'm fucking crazy. People in Texas are fucking cuckoo, you know? I wonder if he's in Dallas. Yeah, no. I think he's from Dallas. I feel like he's from Dallas. That's where all the cuckoos are at in Dallas. I gotta figure out how to. I see a white car driving a white fucking car or something. I don't know. Something white just popped in my head. White vehicle, like an old Cadillac or something. You know. Yeah, it's just one. It's McMuffin. It's still McMuffin. He's just switching out his account. You know. Well, at least we know where he's from. We know we got an idea he's in Texas. Maybe one day we'll travel down there and find his address and say hello in Texas. Yeah. It's the same guy. It's McMuffin. See, I was wondering, you know, I was looking for, you know, it's funny. If I had one more person in here, I think we might have a better accuracy, a better chance of finding who they really are, you know. Well, two can do. We could do two, you know. Yeah, great barbecue. Yeah, I love the Tex. That's one thing about Texas I love is their barbecue. You know, they have great barbecue in Texas, and they got great Mexicans. I love the Mexicans in Laredo, Texas. They got great Mexican food down in Texas too. So it's funny about these fuckers. You know, the ones up in north complain about the ones down south in the same fucking state. Isn't that fucking crazy? We don't want no Mexicans, even though Texas is partly Mexico. You know, it's really fucked up. You know, I've been to the border of Texas, and it's pretty fucked up. Yeah, you got half of Texas that's Mexican, all the way from El Paso all the way down, and then the other half is all you know, the rest of everybody. Yeah, Texas is a fucked up country. They talk bad about borders. Look at them. Look, Texas is nothing but a fucked up country. I like talk bad about Texas. Cowboys. The Cowboys are fucked up down there too. All the Texas Cowboys, they're all fucked up. You know, they all drive the same old pickup trucks. They drive the same pickups. They dress exactly alike. They always wear the same boots, the same shirt. They have this. So they all have a certain look. They look like bull riders. They all like to dress up like bull riders and all that crap. They and you listen to them. The way they talk in Texas, like they all sound exactly the same. They all sound. They're like it's like they all have the same exact look, the same haircut. They have exactly the same short haircut, the same look, and they all. It's so weird. It's like looking at clones of cowboys. Even the Mexicans look like them too. The Mexican cowboys look like them. It's like they all look alike. They're all clones. All the Texas people are nothing but clones of each other, except for Austin. I can't say anything about Austin because Austin has some weird people there. I liked Austin more than out of the whole fucking Texas. I like Austin because the weird people are there. That's why I love Austin more than I like. I wish everything in Texas was destroyed except for Austin. Austin should stay. Everything in Texas should just be wiped out. Because you should wipe out all the crazy people in Texas and keep Austin. That's how I feel. It's funny. I could talk for hours. I could talk about a lot of bad shit. Yeah, I know they do love warm state. It is a reptilian state. If you notice that the Texas people are there, they're kind of cold blooded. If you think about it, they are cold blooded people because the way they. If you notice that all the Christians down there in Texas, they're so cold hearted and they're so cold blooded. It's like they have a warrior mentality. They have this warrior mentality, like. It's like they want to. They're so proud of their guns, I think we're hitting some. I think it's like I think we're hitting somebody's nerve about Texas. I think we just hit somebody's nerve because there was a stall. There was a stall. I think we pinpointed that one person in Texas. Yeah, I'm talking bad about. Oh yeah, it's funny about Texas. They have a lot of fucking fracking in Texas. Yeah, they have